And then my colleagues are going to share the rest of the agenda. Where are we now? What structures are being in place to carry out the plan? And what is our pathway to an A? And then Dr. Giddens will close with our campus initiatives. So who are we? Woodson Elementary serves 656 students. We have a SPED population of 10% and a EL population of 7%. GT population 1%. And our overage students. We have 92 overage students on campus. 33 of the students participate in our Level Up program. The other remaining students are overage by birthday. Attendance. Attendance for us has dropped. It has declined a little bit for September and October. And we attribute that to our the inclement weather days and early dismissal. So as a campus admin team and front office and teachers, we got together and we created an attendance incentive for students on campus. So for every week, the teacher who has the highest attendance overall, they get a planned party. Then monthly, the teachers, the overall highest attendance for the students on campus, have a celebration. And then every 9 weeks, we have an attendance block program. And along with that, for early dismissal, last Friday we had early dismissal and we did a promotion where all our students got to wear pajamas. So we can get them to come in on an early dismissal day. And the parents loved it and the students as well. And then, if you could focus your attention right here, last school year, we were at out-of-school suspensions at 64 suspensions. Right now, as of today, we only have 17 suspensions. But if you could look at in-school suspensions, we're taking more time to make sure that our students are here on campus, and we're spending more time with them on campus. So if we have all the admin take care of in-school suspension on campus, so for instance, if the student is in 3rd through 5th, Mr. Mayfield, if something happens with a teacher in math, Mr. Mayfield will take that student and he will take care of the in-school suspension for that student for the day. Then here, our mobility rate is another thing that we're not happy about. We have the mobility rate is at 30.7%, which is really high for our campus, because our numbers in 3 through 5 are very low. So that means all of our students in 3 through 5 have to count for accountability. All right, and EcoDis, we 99% for EcoDis.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, so my colleague, Ms. Purchase, just discussed where we were. I'm going to continue the conversation and discussing where are we now. I'm going to first talk about our most recent data, which is our snapshot data for reading and writing. So here we are. This is where we were last year. This is where we are this year. This is how we performed. We had big gains in 5th grade reading, and we had gains across. With our 2-year difference, we had gains across the board in 3rd grade reading, 4th grade writing, and 5th grade reading. We have a hiccup right here. And this isn't on the slide, but we were above the district average in 3rd grade reading, 4th grade writing, and 5th grade reading as well. But not in 4th grade reading. That's because this year, things always happen. So this year, early in the year, we had to move a teacher. We had a staffing change, which was the best move to make for our campus. And so we went from 3 teachers to 2 teachers, and so we had to dissolve that class into the other 2 classes, and that particular class was a class which was almost all of the students were below grade level, so it's reflected in our data here. And so that's why, 4th grade wasn't on point with the other ones, but we're not going to let this affect our data in future assessments to come. But that's just where we are right now. Okay? All right. So TELPAS. What is our TELPAS looking like? So with TELPAS, you can see right here, we're at 24. We're 1 number shy of having a required 25 needed for it to count for accountability. So that doesn't stop us. That doesn't mean we're done with TELPAS or done for providing plans for our EL students. Right now, most of our students are performing here at the intermediate level. Most of them are composite rating of a 9. Our numbers are growing. We're 24 now, and the numbers are growing. Right now, we have 2 bilingual classes. 2 bilingual classes, 1 in pre-K and 1 in kindergarten. And we're making strides with them improving in all areas. Particularly, we have a focus on writing and vocabulary, which you will see on subsequent slides that that's a plan that we have for the whole campus, not just for EL students. I don't know if I mentioned all of our teachers are going to be trained, ESL trained. We're making sure that that's happening. And we're also monitoring our EL learners' progress as we look at our weekly do now trackers and exit ticket trackers. So on those trackers, you'll see as you visit classrooms, we have the percent mastery of how they're performing on the do nows. We can see in real time how they're doing, but we're not seeing, that doesn't show us how our ELs are performing. So at the end of the week, we have that detailed information turned in to the GLAs, and that's when I can see, because the majority of our EL students are in 5th grade for the intermediate grades, so that I can see, I know who my ELs are, and I can look and see how they're performing on that do now tracker.
Crucial for science. Our hands-on science day in the classrooms with the 2D transfer, 2D3 transfer is a transfer for the kids to take their experiments and things that they're actually doing in the class and to apply it to paper and pencil, which we've noticed in the past. Our students have had a hard time with taking things that are 3D and applying it to the class, so to the things that's on paper. A science project is something that we're doing for every unit. If you walk our campus today, you'll see we'll have a display of science projects throughout our campus. This is something that we're doing for every single unit, that the kids are not only able to utilize what they're learning, but they're able to demonstrate it by making it into projects and so forth. The implementation of visual aids such as charts or pictures, it's a big push on our campus for us to use supplemental aids. This is a big push, and this is also to help with our EL students as well as our struggling students, because we noticed that many of our students, they need actual visual representation to help them with achievement in science. Also to reduce our teacher talk. That's a big piece that every time we have walks from Ms. Daly, that's one of the things she talks about a lot, is the teacher talk. So we're implementing our Lead Forward playlists and our pagan strategies, and this is for our students to talk to each other and to share their learning and to talk about, so we'll have more student discourse and less teacher talking. Science taught every day. That's something that we're doing across the campus, starting from kinder through 5th. We have designed our schedules that every class has at least 45 minutes per day that science is being taught. So this is to guarantee that everybody on the campus is doing science every single day. With our writing across the curriculum, like Ms. Mitchell stated earlier, that's a big piece in science. We have our students to not only do our experiments, but after that, to add rigor to it, we're having them to write about what actually did you do in your experiment, what actually did you see, and so forth. So this is incorporating our writing, it's also helping our science teachers, and it's also our checking for our understanding, and our common assessments. That's a piece that we usually gave only to the 5th graders, but we've noticed through our data that all our students would benefit from having a common assessment. So what we've done is we've designed common assessments for grades K through 5th, and this is also for checking for accountability, to make sure that these kids are seeing the teachers and so forth that will benefit the 5th grade teachers, so it's not so much of a burden when they come to 5th grade, because many campuses, like where they were talking earlier about how we have a lot of kids that are coming from different campuses, we're making sure that that's not happening here on our campus, that our kids are seeing science on a regular basis, and we're testing them to make sure that they have the readiness standards that's preparing them for 5th grade start.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So look at our science data. We're going to pick up where Mr. Mitchell left off. We've shown gains in exceeds expectations with gains and meets expectations. We can see that we dropped off just a tad bit and below expectations when we consider approaches. And the reason why we would kind of attribute that to is that high mobility rate that Ms. Parker was talking about, that we're not able to ensure that at other campuses science is being taught with fidelity. So we're definitely pushing our new science teacher to ensure that she's reaching all of our students to make sure they can reach mastery. Now we definitely want to celebrate our 3rd grade math and our 4th grade math, because this time last year they've shown significant growth in double-digit areas with approaches and single digits in exceeds and meets expectations. Now as we look at our 5th grade data, we dropped off just a slight tad bit. However, we're confident in Ms. Yu. I put her in math because she's passionate, she's coachable. Not only is she passionate, she's coachable. Not only is she passionate and coachable, she's also very receptive to feedback. Now I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Mayfield and Mr. Mitchell because they really listed a lot of components that we do with math. We track data. We also write across the curriculum. Not only write across the curriculum, we also use math manipulatives to help with that student engagement. Not only helping with student engagement, it's allowing our scholars to see how to solve concepts using hands-on, which is more of a concrete way of looking at things. Those abstract pieces where they're looking at them in word problems. We're definitely pushing problem-solving journals for all students. Not only are we pushing problem-solving journals for all students, we're also pushing daily math tests. And you should see that in the hallways during transition. Teachers will have those cards, they'll be flipping them, we really want to push authenticity. Now, we're not pushing memorization, we're pushing authenticity. So we are giving them those strategies to get to that point of authenticity. So we're not focusing on memorization, we're focusing on that authenticity. We're also utilizing that co-teach model. With that co-teach model, you'll see some of our BSC teacher coming into the classroom with those special ed students and being hands-on. Not only is he being hands-on with those students who are identified as STEM, he's also teaching right alongside the general ed teacher. So that's really powerful when he talks about taking our STEM students who probably did not meet the year before to approach us. So we're definitely pushing that model.
A really good job of showing us where we are and where we would like to get to as well. I do think, we know, even though this aim may seem unattainable for other people, they said we could not turn Woodson around in 1 year, and we did. And we continue to maintain it, and I know a lot of people were shocked that we got a B, but we did, we worked hard. This is a piece that's really killing us, and this is what I want. I don't care what anybody else wants. I know it's a big key for, not anyone, but I'm just saying for my school. I really, really want that bad, and I've been really focused on that for everything, and I love that this year, Chief 180 office is really also pushing that. So I definitely want that B in here as well, so we're striving for that. So what I'm closing out with is, as you walk in our campuses throughout our initiative, you should be able to see a lot of things that we're doing well in there. You should be able to go along and see the word, as Ms. Mitchell said, vocabulary is a big push. We wanted to really push this as well. So you should see that in our word of the week. We have it. It may be on different type of posters, but this is one poster of the example we've taken. We are thinking math campus as the district is pushing. We think Ms. Daly and Dr. Adams shared last time, they want us to push more rigor in order for us to move ahead in our schools. So we're thinking if we continue to build our students, in our thinking math, we'll do excellently. So you should see those all the way. We're really great at it in pre-K as well, and we've been pushing it every grade. So you'll see it all throughout, and students are understanding it as well. We're pushing that writing piece as well in all kinds of areas. So you should see writing being displayed. So look on the walls, and you'll be able to see that they're in these casings right here. So when you go, you should see them somewhere in the wall. In 3rd to 5th, we are definitely making sure that we're doing a new piece that we thank Ms. Sutton for, that she has helped us develop of tracking not only our do now tracker, but our those priority sheets. We already spoke at the beginning of the year and came up with a plan, so we're tracking that at do now, we're tracking that at snapshot, we're tracking at common assessment, we're tracking the exit tickets, look at the data binders, and you should be able to see those. So we're really happy. On the board configuration, you will be able to see the goal for the day on our do nows and exit tickets. So you should be able to see it. We want to see immediate feedback right now. So if we walk in the classroom, we should say, oh, here's a class, they only got, their goal is 80, but they only made 70. We have those discussions later on and all throughout the week with them as well. If you go in our data room, you'll see our different reading levels as well. You see us tracking data by the student, as well as some of my colleagues stated before. We have a high mobility, so we know we have to be strategic and very targeted, laser focused on every child. So this is extremely important to us to knowing where every child is come from and as they're growing. And you'll see them different colors. If you go to the data room, you'll see the green, and you'll see all they staying green, which is that masses. You'll see the blue for those meets as well. Yellow is our approaches and did not meet. Is our red. So you'll see that, you'll see where some of them have already risen to the level as well. So, as I close out and bring Brandon back up, I would truly like to thank Ms. Daly as well as Ms. Moscato for a lot of hard work that they do with us on a daily basis. They push, and I think that push has elevated us as well. I thank Carlotta because she's always there and always trying to make sure, charging me up to making sure I'm ready and get things good. So I thank you for that, everything. And Ms. Perez, you've come out. So the work is coming together as well. Our DDI specialist, Ms. Sutton, I know many people, she is a jewel for us to have here on campus, and our two TDS, they're wonderful. I know we may be leaving A1A, but I wish I could take those two ladies with us as well, Ms. Mignon as well, Rogers, and the TDS, the other TDS, Ms. Teagle as well. Thank you, Ms. Mormon, for your great support and let's move on. Turn it back over to you.